I came looking for a mushroom, but can't do much with this little girl here in this spot. But this girl, what happened? You didn't want to go mushroom hunting? Let's go look for mushrooms. Come here, I'm gonna teach you how to look for mushrooms. I'm all ready to go, but this little girl says no. So let's see how far we get. Here we are. We are looking for, ooh, what's this kind? I don't know what this kind is. We're looking for mushrooms. You're so scary. Are you scary? Is it scary? You don't want to go looking for a mushroom? No? You're scary? Oh, don't go there. Beautiful hen of the woods. Đất triển đại ha. Woo! Don't go there. Finally found some hen of the woods. So I'm excited about eating it. Very pretty. Are you happy now? Now my granddaughter is happy, so my husband is back watching her, so I'm gonna go out looking for mushroom. I'm gonna see what I can find. After I cut what I wanted, these are too old.
and it had a lot of yellow stains on it. I did not want it. This part here was too old, and I had seen some of these honey mushrooms too, but they were already too old to harvest. So what I got out of it was pretty much, and I got a couple bunches that I did not get on video because I was too excited about it. But I will show you towards the end of my video of how much I got. Here I thought it was a nice chicken of the woods, but when I looked at it, oh boy, I came too late. It was already too old. It was as hard as a rock. But if I would have came earlier, I would have gotten this one too. I ran across a lot of honey mushrooms that are like these here, but then they are too old, so I came a little too late. But there were a lot of these. I had a great day. I thought I hit the jackpot finding a lot of hen of the woods mushrooms. Chicken of the woods were too old. Honey of the mushrooms were too old. But I was mainly harvesting was the hen of the woods. I found a lot of them. I was not able to videotape every single finding that I found, but at least I got one of the video on for us to see. I got too excited when I seen the other ones, and I just forgot to videotape them. Even though I brought my granddaughter, she was causing me to not able to hunt mushroom as much as I had wanted to. But then when we came to the car, I found out that we had a flat tire from earlier. We had hit a pothole. So in the end, I was glad my granddaughter came along, that she kept me company while my husband was changing the flat. So thank goodness that my husband and my granddaughter came.
Come on, say cheese. Oh boy, got a flat tire.
After I have all the mushrooms cut into thin slices and make sure all the bugs are out, and have carefully soaked the mushroom for an hour or so until all the bugs died, or I was able to manage the mushrooms because there were a lot of bugs in there. So anytime you harvest mushrooms, make sure you soak them and wash them really good. I scrape mostly like the dirt stuff or whatever I see that is dirt or dead bugs on it, or whatever I feel that I want to take off. So it takes a lot of time in this process and washing it clean. So I don't want to eat no bugs, so I just wash it all clean. It took me about a long time to clean this big bowl, so I'm just going to do a little bit step here to show you what I do next. After I clean the bugs off or clean it good, I come into the second station here where I shred it to make sure that there's no extra bugs in there, or if there's nothing inside the mushroom itself. So that way that everything that I cleaned is good. So that's why I shred it, and for storage, and also for make sure there's no bugs inside the mushroom. So this is the second step in cleaning it. After I shred it and clean it like that, then I put it into the next station, soak it the third time. When I soak it like the third time, then I would drain it. When I drain it, I just let all the water drain out. Let all the water drain out. That way, when I put it in freezer, I'm not storing all these excess water. So let it drain for a little bit, maybe an hour or so, until you don't see any water like this, until it's pretty dry. You don't want it overly dry, but that way it's dry like this. This is from the black one that I found. As you can see, these are black. So this is the black hen of the woods. So I store them after I cleaned it all. I store them in Ziploc bags for when I want to cook it. So one of the Ziploc bags, I'll probably make 2 meals out of it. And if I have more people, I'll cook the whole bag. But this red basket here is what I got out of that big green basket that I was cleaning all my mushrooms with. So I was just doing fast here just so you guys don't get bored of it. But basically, this is, you get the idea that this is how I store my mushrooms. I'm gonna show you one of the dish that I use the mushrooms for. It's a soup dish. So it's very simple. It just has very simple ingredients in there, and just watch along and you will see what all I use to make this dish. It's a soup dish. First, I start off for about a quart of water, 1 pound of ground chicken. You can use any kind of meat you want, but I happen to use chicken, the ground chicken, for the flavor, a little bit of flavor. Then I use a few of the stalks of the lemongrass. You can use more or less, however you like. Some people like to smash the lemongrass before they put it in. I couldn't find my smasher, so I just like threw it in. Then I would put in I would put about 3 cups of mushrooms in there, and add it, so that way everything is cooking, and I'm cooking my mushrooms longer because my meat is ground, so it doesn't take that long to cook. So I'm cooking everything together and let it boil. If my meat, and then I threw in some more peppers. If you don't like hot, you don't have to throw in peppers, but I just like peppers. After that, I put in ginger. Some people also like to smash it, but like I said, I wasn't able to find my smasher, so I just threw it in. And then also I like to use 1 pack of the wonton soup base. Add that on. That gives it a little bit of flavor. And then after that, I would add just a little bit tab of the salt, just to touch up with that flavor in there. After I have everything together here, I just keep the lid on. I keep the lid on and let it cook for about 10-15 minutes until it's like boiling, until everything is cooked. That way I have my mushrooms cooking until it's very well done. I don't like mushrooms that are not well done, that are undercooked. So I cook it very long until it's soft. And here you see my meal for this evening, my husband and myself. So this is our mushroom dish. We have some pumpkins soup on the side too as a dessert with sugar. But then this is my main dish is my mushroom dish. So we were able to enjoy what we harvested. Even though we had a flat tire, taking the granddaughter out was not able to hunt as much as we could. In the end, we had a great time, and we were able to have the soup. It was worth it. So thank you for watching my video. Hope you would like and subscribe to my channel, and looking for more videos to come your way. Thank you all.